Joe Budden, a popular rapper and media personality, has recently been reacting to the news of Drake calling out Spotify for not providing further bonuses for musicians who achieve streaming milestones. This issue was brought to light when Drake announced that he had achieved 75 billion streams on Spotify, the highest number ever recorded on the platform.
Stop playing with my man.
No, you stop playing with me.
Hey, yo, Joe, let me ask you. Did you hear about I'm gonna ask you what Drake in his message to Spotify?
Let's hear it.
Saying about, yo, y'all giving me enough plaques, y'all giving me enough certificates. You should be cutting bonuses to the artists who basically, because he passed some number, like he's the first
75 billion streams
to get 75 billion streams, and he's like, yeah, I don't want a certificate.
And they got the arrogance and are bold enough to promote it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Don't promote.
That's the slap in the face.
Don't promote it.
The sad part is Drake is probably the one getting the bonus.
Yeah, he don't even realize.
Yeah,
Drake is not getting a bonus, yo.
Not a bonus, but
compared to what the rest of the motherfuckers is getting on Spotify.
Yeah,
but that makes sense, no?
He should get a bonus.
Nigga, if I'm the one bringing the apples and the crust, give me my biggest share.
You getting the biggest shot. You are getting that. That's what Parks has been explaining.
Don't let me get
how
talking.
Spotify works.
I think all the artists on Spotify should be paying Drake. Don't get me started.
Damn near.
They are.
The ones that came after Drake was Drake, I think they should be paying him. I'm bringing the audience over this motherfucker here.
They are. Which is why he's getting the biggest share of the
When you type in the Drake playlist, anybody that's on there need to cut me a piece of that check.
I told y'all that no way Drake should have fucking signed for 400 million, but there's no need to harp on it because I don't think Drake signed for 400 million. So we can move on.
Or we don't know the particulars. They just threw a number out.
I know it wasn't 400 million.
Or you don't know what he gave up for the 400. You know what I'm saying? Might have been light.
In his case, I don't care what he gave up. Only in his case. Whatever he gave up, I'd have gave it up. But he's the exception.
Yeah, he is.
He is the exception.
Absolutely.
He's not the rule.
There's nobody else.
Yeah.
Yo, it's just him. And the field is so far behind him. It's not even.
Yo, you know what I was thinking about? If I'm Drake, I gotta feel really good. And if I'm Drake, Future, a few other people, I gotta feel really good. It's 2023. We already into 2023. This shit will get moving soon. Summer's coming. It's soon to be 2024, which leaves us 6 years to 2030. In the in 2017, 2018, 2016, this shit seemed so far away. And our conversation was trying to guess who would be dominant in music and take over from 2020 to 2030. So as I sit in 2023, about to be 2024, and there's no clear-cut person, and I'm Drake, and I just dropped, and I'm still 90 weeks on chart. Nigga.
There's one other guy. He don't speak English, though.
Yeah. Well, we don't count him.
But Drake told y'all.
We don't count him.
Drake told y'all. Hey, Drake told y'all in 2013.
Well, Drake said it's him and the guy.
Yeah. And it said, I'm tired of hearing about who you checking for now. Let's give it time. We see who's still around a decade from now. The decade is here. I don't want to hear them other names. I don't want to hear it. I'm still doing this, the exact same thing that I was doing in 2013. No. It is true. It is true.
Yes and no.
There's no to it, bro.
It is a no to it.
Let me hear it.
Because I feel like at the time that line was somewhat directed to, you know the list, the other two niggas.
Yeah.
But they still around.
Yeah, that's true.
And they still making noise.
Around and...
Stop it. Stop it, Ice. Come on, Ice.
If they wanted to put out product as often as him,
Ice, come on.
They don't.
It was only at one nigga.
I don't care.
Who the two?
Cole and Kendrick. Cole and Kendrick.
Kendrick and Cole.
Oh, see, I took that totally different.
It's Kendrick, Cole, and Drake.
But you said if they wanted to put out product as often as he did, guess what? They don't.
But
that matters.
But when they do,
they're still here.
That matters though. That I don't.
Yeah, they here. And don't do that. Drake be putting out the fucking unreleased, unfinished mixtapes.
And do what? And what it do? That's what I'm saying though.
Do what it do.
That's what I'm talking about.
You Dick Ryan.
That nigga said, yo.
What go give me some of that OVO NFL merch,
He could put out a blank CD and niggas would buy it. Like, yo, he damn near could.
In his reaction, Joe Budden discussed the importance of supporting and motivating upcoming artists, and how the music industry has been struggling to keep up with the changes brought on by streaming services. He acknowledged that while Drake's proposal for bonuses is commendable, it is a complex issue that requires a thorough examination of the music industry as a whole. Budden also highlighted the fact that musicians, especially independent ones, have been facing many challenges in the current music industry, such as low royalties, limited exposure, and difficulty getting their music on popular platforms. He argued that a solution that provides further bonuses for achieving streaming milestones would not only be a motivator for artists, but also a way to ensure that their hard work is being recognized and rewarded. He went on to say that the music industry has been evolving rapidly over the years, and the way that musicians are compensated for their work has also changed. He emphasized that it is essential for the industry to find a way to support musicians, especially in light of the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, Joe Budden also pointed out that implementing such a system would require the cooperation of not only Spotify, but also the record labels and the music streaming industry as a whole. He suggested that there needs to be a comprehensive solution that addresses the needs of all stakeholders, including musicians, record labels, and streaming platforms. Moreover, Budden discussed the role of the music industry in promoting and supporting talented artists, and how it has become increasingly difficult for new and independent artists to break through. He argued that providing further bonuses for musicians who achieve streaming milestones would be a step in the right direction to support upcoming artists and promote their careers. Spotify has been the leading music streaming platform for several years, offering users access to a vast library of music from all over the world. Despite its popularity, Spotify has faced numerous criticisms, particularly with regards to its royalty payment system. Low royalty payments to artists have been a major concern for the music industry, and it has led to calls for reform and a fairer distribution of revenue. The problem of low royalty payments on Spotify stems from the platform's business model, which relies on a large number of users paying a monthly subscription fee. Although the number of users continues to grow, the revenue generated per stream is still relatively low, which results in a limited amount of revenue being paid to artists. This is particularly true for independent artists, who lack the support and exposure of larger record labels. Moreover, the process of distributing royalties on Spotify is complex and often opaque, making it difficult for artists to understand how much they are earning. There have been instances where artists have reported discrepancies in their royalty payments, which has further eroded trust in the platform. The low royalty payments on Spotify have also had a negative impact on the music industry as a whole. The limited revenue generated from streaming services has made it difficult for artists to make a living, and many are forced to rely on other sources of income to support themselves. This has resulted in a decline in the quality and quantity of new music being produced, which is detrimental to both the industry and the listeners. In an effort to address the issue of low royalty payments, several initiatives have been launched to support artists and improve the revenue distribution system. For example, some musicians have opted to release their music through independent platforms, such as Bandcamp, which offer a fairer revenue split. Additionally, there have been calls for music streaming platforms, including Spotify, to increase the revenue generated per stream, which would in turn lead to higher royalty payments for artists. Another potential solution to the issue of low royalty payments is to increase the monthly subscription fee charged by music streaming platforms. While this would likely result in a decline in the number of users, it would also generate a higher amount of revenue per user, which would be more beneficial for artists. However, this solution is not without its challenges, as it would require the cooperation of music streaming platforms and the willingness of users to pay a higher monthly fee. Despite the challenges, it is important that the issue of low royalty payments on Spotify is addressed. The music industry is an important cultural and economic force, and it is essential that artists are fairly compensated for their work. Only by working together and finding a solution that benefits all stakeholders, including musicians, record labels, and streaming platforms, can the industry continue to thrive and produce the music that we all love. In conclusion, Joe Budden's reaction to the news of Drake calling out Spotify highlights the important issues facing musicians in the current music industry. He emphasized the importance of finding a solution that provides further bonuses for musicians who achieve streaming milestones, and the need for the industry to support and promote talented artists. While Drake's proposal for bonuses may not be the ultimate solution, it has brought the issue of musician compensation to the forefront and sparked a much-needed conversation about the future of the music industry. As the industry continues to evolve, it will be important for all stakeholders to come together and find a solution that supports musicians, promotes talent, and ensures that the music industry continues to thrive.